Once a mathematician said, "Mathematics is a science of what is clear by itself." Once again, welcome to Learn Math with teacher Aileen. Last time, we already discussed about the special products and a little bit on algebraic expressions. Now, we have also discussed that special products are special forms of algebraic expressions whose products are readily seen. And we also discussed about the square of binomial, but this time we will be dealing with the product of sum and difference of two terms. So we will be dealing with two terms wherein the first is either a sum or a difference, and the second is either a sum and a difference also. So it says here, the product of the sum and difference of two terms is the difference of the squares of the terms. In symbols, we have x minus y times a quantity x plus y, which is equal to x squared minus y squared. And the product is always a binomial. So again, I will give you some examples wherein the last example will be a word problem where we can apply the product of the sum and difference of two terms. So for us to better understand what we are going to discuss today, let me give you some examples. Okay, so let's have the first example. How do we get the product of w minus 6 times the quantity w plus 6. So we have here two terms. The first is a difference and the other one is a sum. So this is the difference and the sum of two terms. So how do we get the product? When we say product, we have to multiply. Now when on our on your grade 7 lessons or the past lessons, you can use the FOIL method for this kind of equations. And you can get the final answer, the right answer, by using the FOIL method. But here in special products, we will use some patterns in algebra wherein you can easily get the product of this term. So as I said a while ago, that the product of two terms is always a binomial. It is a difference of the squares of the first term and the second term. So here, let me show you the example. This is how we get the product of this. First is that you need to get the square of the first term. Here, it's w, and here on the other side is also w. So get the square. And remember, I told you last time that getting the square is just multiplying it to itself. There. So, w times w is equal to w squared. So, it will not be 2w, but w squared because we're getting the product. And the second term is to get the square of the last terms, which is 6. But this one is here, it's negative 6. Let's just multiply them. And the other one is a positive 6. Remember also that when we are multiplying numbers with different sign, the answer is always a negative sign, a negative number. So 6 times 6 is equal to 36. So this is how we get the product of this. You use this w squared, and get negative 36. And that's it. This is already the final answer for finding the product of w minus 6 plus, times w plus 6. Now let's go to another example. This time we will have a numerical coefficient on the second term. The numerical coefficient is 4. Still the process is the same. Get the square of the first term. So we'll have a multiplied by a. This is equal to a squared. And then the last terms we have negative 4c multiplied by positive 4c. And the answer is negative 4 times 4. Again, if they have different sign, the answer should be a negative number. So negative 16. And don't forget the variable. But since we have two c's here, then therefore, there will be an exponent which is 2. Now, the final answer is just getting this and getting this. So it will be a squared minus 16c squared. And this is the final answer. Okay. Let's have another example. Example number 3. And find the product of 3x squared plus 4 times the quantity 3x squared minus 4. Now this time, we will be having exponents. Remember, in the laws of exponents, when we are multiplying, we just have to add the exponents. So, get the square of the first term, that's 3x squared, multiply it to itself, 3x squared. So 3 times 3 is equal to 9. Then copy the variable x. As I said a while ago, you have to add the exponents. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Then the next step is to multiply the last terms, 4 and negative 4. 4 times negative 4, since they have different sign, so it will be negative 16. Now get this and also this, and we will have the final answer, 9x to the 4th minus 16. Okay? There. I hope you're still getting what we are discussing today. Now let's go to another example. Oh, this time it will be a word problem. For example number 4, it says, find the area of a quadrilateral whose sides are x plus 4 and x minus 4. Maybe this one is a rectangle, I think, because one is a sum, the other one is a difference. So the measure of x plus 4 is more than x minus 4. Okay, so I think it's a rectangle. Okay, so to find the area of this quadrilateral, you have the given is x plus 4 and x minus 4. Now, if you know already what's the pattern getting the product of the sum and difference of these two terms, we can just simply think of how we did it a while ago. Okay, so the area of a quadrilateral for this one is this side, x plus 4 and x minus 4. Okay, so to get the area, we will have to multiply x plus 4 and x minus 4. So maybe we can just use the shortcut way, get the square of the first term. So x times x, that will be x squared, and multiply also the last terms. Positive 4 times negative 4 is equal to negative 16. There you have it. This is already the area. And don't forget the square units. Ayan. Last time, I had a mistake in my video. I put meters instead of putting units. So this time, let's put square units because it doesn't say in the problem if it's meter, centimeter, kilometer. Okay, so let's just put units. So this is all for today. I hope you can understand, you can get what we are discussing and how to get the product of the sum and difference of two terms. So, well, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you will still watch the next topics that we will have for this channel. Thank you so much.